All right, halfway house. It is Sunday, about 1:30. We got this fine automobile. It is my dad's birthday. So I bought this truck because my dad had a 1974 Seafoam D100 318, 3 on the tree. Way back in the day. So I found this. It's a 73 D200 360 automatic, but we're gonna try to get it running. So I got this from a Mopar buddy of mine that I bought a bunch of shit from in the last couple years. It was cheap. He said it was his dad's. He thought it needed a ignition module, and there's these alligator clips and shit everywhere, so I knew they were messing with something electrical. So I didn't even look at it. I just rolled the dice, and oh, there's a battery in it. I brought a battery anyway. Bought an ignition module, and it seriously, we cut off the fuel lines, so it wasn't pumping anything from the tank, because the dude said the fuel was old. I think it's from like 05 or, oh, it's not that old. Anyway, it's still old, but so we cut the fuel line. I think we just used starting fluid, and it fired right up. I know the neutral safety switch doesn't work. You have to start it in neutral. It doesn't start in park. Obviously it's a really rusty, needs floor pans, but needs a dash. I think I have a dash for it. But anyway, it looks cool. We cleaned the shit out of it when we first got it, and it's probably time for another bath. But so the plan today, again, it's my dad's birthday. 66 years old, and he loved his 74 Dodge, so we found this one. This is the closest I've seen in years. It's almost the same color. It's a 360. It's 3/4 ton. It's an automatic, so it's not the exact same, but I'm sure he's gonna have some Quaalude flashbacks once we get her driving. It does have brakes. So anyway, the plan today is to hopefully set a gas can here. I did get gas. Put a gas can here and try to get this thing drivable. So we'll see. I did bring a fresh battery. I didn't know I still had this one over here. I think this is out of the range charger, actually. I've been looking for this battery. Anyway, so 360 automatic. We're gonna see if she'll run. See if we got keys. See if we still got brakes. Oh yeah. Dodge steering. I got keys. Oh god. So this thing does still have the tank in the back, and it smells old. So I had this tank out of a 72, and it's actually really, really clean, even though that 72 is really rusty. So I saved it just because it was clean. So we taped it off, and I gave it to him, along with this tailgate. Got the early style tailgate on it. Not the same color, but close enough. Got this pipe bumper we're going to put back on one of these days. And, well, it looks like starter relay or something there, and that's the old ignition module. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get this thing driving today. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, bone dry. Perfect. What we got going on here? Oh, pitch black. Perfect. But let's see if we got any training fluid. Oh, actually looks pretty good. Actually smells really good. Well, that's not what I expected. Oh god. Oh, I got it. Anyway, wish me luck. Try to round up some fuel hose and see what we got going on. Rounded up some vintage fuel hose full of mud daubers and God knows what. So I got the air compressor going. I'm gonna blow her out and see what we can rig up. Wish me luck. All right, Mitch, go for it. Go for it. Pump it a couple times. Yeah. The bowls aren't full yet. Go for it. All right, go for it. Just see if it'll idle. It doesn't have any fuel in the bowl, so when you give it throttle, it's just it's leaning it out. You know what I mean? Go for it. Oh, let me try to fill these bowls some more. Yeah, go for it. Come on, baby. Maybe? Turn up the idle a little bit. Where's that screwdriver? Ah. Hell yeah. Ready for a drive. Oh God. Actually sounds really good. We got any gauges, Mitch? Oh, side pipes.
Alternators moving. That's
any oil pressure?
I don't see oil pressure. It's all the way down, all the way to the left.
See if we got lights on this thing. I don't know if we ever even checked all that. Turn the lights on, Mitch. We got one.
We got one egg.
Yeah. I actually hit the brights. I bet the other one will come on.
Wait a minute, they're both on.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are. Oh.
One bright and two, and I see this one.
See, I called it. Turn on the brights. They both work.
Blinkers. Brakes.
How does it feel? I bet they'll start working. Yep. Killed it, huh? Do the others? Shit, even got turn signals on this thing. Alright, let's try to fill her up again. Alright, see if she moves. Hell yeah. It moves.
We moved about 5 feet.
It is pumping fuel. It is not getting fuel into the carburetor. So I've just been filling up the bowls. This mud dauber nest, I was standing right here. It flew and hit me directly in the eye. So there's that. So I broke my knife in the process too. So that's cool. But I'm going to pull the top of this carburetor off and see what's going on with these floats. As you can see, it's had mud daubers in it before, and there's no air cleaner on this truck. There hasn't been since we've got it, and God knows how long before that. But yeah, it does move forward and backwards, so I'm pretty determined to drive this thing today. So we always make a joke. So we got about a 10-acre field way down the hill over there, so we always joke about driving shit to the field. I'm pretty determined to drive this to the field today. So pull this carburetor apart and see what we got going on. All right, once you got everything unhooked and you've lost all your little clips to your linkage, try to get this thing off. So try to knock, try to get some of these mud daubers off. All right, not looking good. I can't believe this thing ran at all. So my faith in this carburetor is waning. So I'm gonna run home real quick, grab another carburetor, and go from there. This was actually sitting in the bottom, this accelerator pump seal. So who the hell is that? Oh, it's Carrie. So wish me luck finding a cleaner carburetor, and we're gonna go from there. Again, I'm determined to drive this thing today, so wish me luck. Know where a guy can find a carb around here? So we're gonna take a thermoquad, in case that is a thermoquad quadrajet manifold, which I believe it is. And I also grabbed a marine holly. I couldn't find any clean Edelbrock, so we're gonna try to make something work. Only I could find a carburetor around here. Alright, we put a thermoquad on it. It had a thermoquad intake. We're gonna see if she'll move. It's running really rich and kind of a sporadic idle. A lot of belt noise, a lot of valve train noise. What do you think? Go for it. Oh yeah. Alive. You got brakes? It's hard to get used to that manual steering. Sounding a lot better. Sweet. Jesus. Got brake lights. How are the brakes? They work? Sweet. It's alive. Alright, one more try. This thermoquad keeps flooding pretty fucking bad. It ran badass for about, this is my starter poker. The starter's definitely getting weak. But yeah, this thermoquad ran badass for about 5 minutes and then it started flooding. So also this ignition switch is getting stuck on start. So I've got the fuel pickup out of the gas can, so we're going to try to unflood it and maybe get her to get the fuck out of the way it was over there, so at least it's not in the way of the shop anymore. But check out this fine automobile. We're going to try one more try. If not, I'll come out here tomorrow and move it. It's kind of out of the way enough for now anyways, but I don't know if I can do this one-handed, so we're going to put this to the floor to try to unflood it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can tell this battery's weak too. Oh, the starter actually disengaged. Okay, we might have some hope here. Oh shit. It's in neutral, not park. Alright. Alright. It's running. Try to not hit any trees. It's actually running. Get that light on here. Alright. She's running. Can't see shit. I turned the idle up because I was trying to 2-foot it. It was just too hard to change gears and 2-footer and all that shit. So, we're gonna be able to get it out of the fucking way. That's so funny. I've been trying to move this thing on and off for an hour, 2 hours, and it just keeps flooding out and dying. Of course, now it's running fine. Now that I've got the pickup. Oh, my homemade pickup. I'll show you tomorrow when there's light. But oh, we're running out of fuel, and there she blows. But at least we're out of the way now. But turn this shit off. And the starter actually didn't stick that time, so that's good. So I'm gonna rebuild that Edelbrock and save this thermoquad for something cooler. But it is alive. We did kind of drive it. We didn't make it down to the field like I planned, but that's all right. But we are out of the way. It does run and drive. Actually, the train fluid looks good. So what do you got going on here? There we go. So I'm gonna jump into that and go home. This thing will be on the road and never. Pretty fucking good looking, minus all the rust. Don't worry about the rust. I'd love to find that trim piece. If y'all got one, hook me up. See y'all later. Alright, halfway house. It is Thanksgiving. A couple days after my dad's birthday when we fucked with this thing. So it's been sitting since then. So it was parked over there in that night video you couldn't really see. So I backed it up over here and finagled her over here. So I got the other battery charging. Still got this one in here. I don't know if it's got any juice, but I'll try to show y'all better what this carburetor looked like. And pretty unbelievable that it ran at all. So I've lost the accelerator pump. I don't know where the fuck it went, but you get the idea. Pretty bad. I dumped all the lead daubers and pebbles and shit out of there. Still haven't tested these, see if these flow, but I mean, you can, even that with the needle stuck, this is still super crusty. So I'm assuming they were stuck for a long time. So I had this carburetor just in case, because I couldn't tell with this carburetor on there if it was a square, what do they call it, square bore or spread bore. I'm pretty sure they didn't make any, after the 60s, I don't think they had any square bore factory Mopar intake. So I was pretty sure it was a, thermoquad, quadruped style intake. So that's why I didn't put that one on there. That's why I brought one of each. That's why we did what we did. So got some pink drink here. I don't know, some Starburst shit. Pretty fucking good. So let's see if this thing will start. So, perfect. So this is what I rigged up. So this is to keep the fuel hose straight so it sucks from the bottom, it doesn't curl up. This battery's probably dead, and we're gonna crank her over and see if she'll start. I also confirmed that there's no fluid in the master cylinder, so there must be just enough in the lines to get it to stop. Let's see, we got keys, perfect. Steering is in park. Come on. Oh, come on, baby. Maybe we... There we go. Nothing's catching on fire. I should have sprayed some fuel in there because I know it's out of fuel. Oh, there we go. Awesome. That's kind of scary. Come on. Awesome. Dude. I wonder if the relay's stuck. Nope, not that one. Okay. I think I figured out the issue. I don't think it's the ignition switch after all. So we got key off. We're just gonna go to key on, not start. Let's make sure it's in park. It's gonna get run over. It's in park. Got the battery hooked up. Let's do this little number here. Oh. Look at that. So I think our starter relay is sticking. Yeah. So we're not gonna make it any further without a relay. So that's the story there. Time to crack open a beer. I already ate, so definitely beer time. Anyway, that's it till we get carburetor rebuilt and the a starter relay. And we'll go from there. Like I said, I got the gas tank. Need to pull this old turd out. We need to pull plugs. I'm sure these plugs are toast. Might as well just do carburetor plugs, plug wires, you know, the usual. Anyway, we'll douche. It'll live again, just not today. See y'all.